99% of your social life problems can be solved by doing just one thing: being the first person who goes and initiates the conversation. Now imagine the situation. You're in a party, right? You're going to a party and you are completely new there. Nobody knows you there. So what if someone comes, a guy comes to you and says that, "Hi, I saw you standing here and you look really confused. Are you new here?" And you told him, "Yeah, I'm just new here, so I don't know much people here." And so he talks with you for some time, and his conversation skills are really, really good. He's interesting and he's genuinely interested in you. And so he takes you with him and introduces you to his group. Just think about it. How much happy you would be if someone just came to you and just took you to his friend circle and just introduced you to a bunch of new people. Now you have a lot of new friends because of that one person. Now your goal is to become that person, the person that helps other people improve their social life. Your social life can be easily improved by just going and talking to people first, but most people don't do it. The reason why is they think that other people are going to feel kind of weird, like it's weird to talk to other people in our society. Because what we do is that whenever we sit somewhere, for example, we're in the airport, right? Like we are waiting for our plane and the plane isn't coming. Now if we didn't had our smartphones, what would we do? We'd just talk with the other person that is sitting beside us, right? And 99% of us don't do it right now because we have our smartphones, we have our escape. It is really uncomfortable to talk to a stranger, but that is how most relationships were formed before the smartphones were available to us. That is how, like, majority of the people become friends. They were traveling somewhere by train, by bus, by planes, and they started talking. Okay, hey, actually, I'm from, what is the name, and just normal conversation. And that is what we lack. We just lack the skills of normal conversation. We can't even hold a conversation. We can't even make a conversation interesting. And the biggest reason is social media and mobile phones. We are so much consumed in it. It is like our escape. Whenever you find something, a situation uncomfortable, we just go to social media, just open Instagram, just keep scrolling through it. Because talking to a completely different person is not considered normal. Now how do you get over this? The simple thing that can help you get over this is just to know that nobody cares about you. One day you are gonna die and nobody is gonna care about that you went to that girl to talk but she didn't talk with you. Nobody is gonna care about that, bro. Because just think, okay, so here is one experiment that people did. They just told students to come late to the class. Okay, so there were like 100 people in the class, and they told him that a class starts at 10:30, but the class actually started at 10. So they came at 10:30 and just opened the door and to see like all students are sitting there and the teacher is teaching. And it was kind of an embarrassing moment, like the spotlight is on you. And that is why this experiment was called as the spotlight effect. And like it was done with 3, 4, 5, the number test subjects they took a lot of test subjects and saw that how many people remembered that. And you'd be surprised that among 100 people in the class, only 4 people remembered that this guy fumbled up, that this guy messed up, he came late to the class, he came late by 30 minutes. Only 4 people from 100. I just think about it. You are going in the road and you just wanted to talk with someone. You went and started a conversation with a female, and she might not be that receptive to a conversation. So just told, hey, yeah, yes, yeah. And I thought that you got rejected, and it might sting, and you might think that other people are looking at you, and they might think that you are a creep or something. No, no, nobody cares about that. Even after a few days, if you ask the people who are like close by, they would tell, no, we didn't see anything like that. The truth is nobody cares about you because everyone cares about themselves. We think we are the hero in our life. We think that we are the spotlight. We have the spotlight in our life. But that is what most people think. That's why that's why it is easy. Most people are thinking about themselves. If you think that everyone is thinking about you, you are just mistaken. Only you are thinking about yourself. So talking to anyone first is not normal now, but it is normal. It is healthy. You don't think that it is something bad. Like there are people who think that, I don't talk to people who approach first. Why? Because they're untrustable. Why? Like I saw a video where a guy was doing 100 approach thing. Like he started going to 200 girls and started approaching them and started asking them on a date. And there was this one girl who told him that I don't trust guys who approach women first and ask them out on a date. I was like, what the fuck would you think like that? She didn't even, and in the video she didn't even clarify why she thought like that. So I just had this question: why did she think like that? Like it's not good to go and start a conversation with someone. And that brings me to the first point of this video. Like nobody thinks it's normal to start conversation because we have designed our life in such a way. We have been consumed by social media, internet, that whenever we find ourselves in a situation where we could start a conversation with someone, we just open our phone and start scrolling through it to get out of that uncomfortable situation. But that uncomfortable situation is important for us to grow. That uncomfortable situation was an opportunity to network with a new person, and maybe that new person could have bought a new business with him. Maybe you could that new person could have been your next client. Maybe that new person could have been your next life partner. Maybe that new person could have been someone who you could call a really really good friend, but you just missed the opportunity because you found the situation uncomfortable, and to get out of that uncomfortable situation you just switched on your phone and started scrolling through Instagram reels. How many missed opportunities you might have had? Just think about it throughout your whole life. How many bus stops you have visited, how many train stations you have visited, how many airports you have visited, and how many people you have not talked with. Just thinking about it would bog your mind. There are so many missed opportunities for you. Just think about it. If you go and ask 100 women to go on a date with you, how many would say yes? You'd be boggled by the fact that 50% of the women would say yes to you, because you might think that you look ugly, but for the fact that 99.5% of male can improve their appearance and look more handsome than they are right now by just designing their haircuts, by changing their clothes, they can become 99% appealing. And if they just approach 100 girls, they can close 50% of it. Like it's more difficult in business to close clients than you can do with girls, but most people don't do it because it's uncomfortable. That is what needs to be changed. We need to see uncomfortable things as an opportunity to change. Anything that is uncomfortable for you is an opportunity to change your behavior, your life. Anything uncomfortable brings with a lot of opportunities. And if you just run away from uncomfortable things, uncomfortable situations, you're losing a lot of opportunities. So that's it for today's video, and if you like today's video, subscribe to us because here we help young men become the best version of themselves. So see you in another video, and until then, have a great time.